To news now on the People's National Party leadership race. The Peter Bunting Rise United camp released poll results showing that Mr. Bunting was favored among most Jamaicans. It also showed a narrowing of the gap between the People's National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party. TVJ's Anthony Lugg has the details.
Since Peter Bunting announced his intention to challenge Dr. Peter Phillips for the presidency of the People's National Party (PNP), critics have questioned his timing. But the poll the Rise United camp presented at a press conference on Wednesday is suggesting otherwise. The poll conducted by Don Anderson says 39% of the participants said the challenge was a good idea, which is much more than the 23% which disagreed. Dr. Peter Phillips was elevated to the position of party leader in 2017 when he succeeded Portia Simpson Miller. Before that, he challenged in 2008 but was unsuccessful. There's now a view among some party faithful that it's his time to lead, but the Don Anderson poll commissioned by the Rise United camp is suggesting otherwise. The question was asked,
in your opinion, which of the two persons, Peter Phillips or Peter Bunting, do you feel would be best suited to lead the People's National Party at this time?
39% of respondents gave Peter Bunting the nod, a full 18 points clearer than the 21% who favored Dr. Peter Phillips. Another 25% said they weren't sure. Then the big question: which of the Peters would put up a better challenge to Andrew Holness if a general election was called? 36% said Bunting, while 16% said Phillips. 29% said none. In an RJR Don Anderson poll conducted in March, 37% of respondents said Dr. Peter Phillips' performance was average, while 48% rated Holness' performance either very good or good, which then takes us to party ratings. In that same RJR Don Anderson poll that was conducted in March,
the People's National Party was at 18% and the Jamaica Labour Party was at 29%. That was an 11 percentage point difference. That would have meant that we were facing not only a defeat, but possibly a landslide defeat if we had gone into an election.
It appears, based on the poll conducted between July 20 and August 2, the PNP is catching up and now trails the JLP by only 5 percentage points, with 30% of potential voters favoring the PNP, while 35% said they would vote for the JLP. The campaign manager of Peter Bunting, Dr. Dayton Campbell, says this is a good sign for the party.
The party has increased by more than 50% in just a 6 weeks campaign. So you can imagine that by the time we get into conference, that we would have pulled ahead of the Jamaica Labour Party if the momentum continues, which it will.
The sample size was 750 persons conducted island-wide with a marginal error of plus or minus 3.5. Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.